And the windup and the pitch. He swings a line shot. Base hit. Right field. The Tigers win it. Here comes K-Line to score. And it's all over. Donward singles. The Tigers mob Don. K-Line has scored. The fans are steaming on the field. And the Tigers have won their first pennant since 1945. Let's listen to the bedlam here at Tiger Stadium. What a climax to a wonderful year, the year of the Tiger, 1968. This pennant, what a great gift to Detroit, with love from the Tigers.
Go get 'em, Tiger. Row.
We're all behind our baseball team. Go get 'em, Tiger. World Series bound and picking up steam. Go get 'em, Tiger. There'll be joy in Tiger Town. We'll sing you songs when the Bengals bring the pennant home where it belongs. We're all behind our baseball team. Go get 'em, Detroit Tigers. Go get 'em, Tigers. We're all behind our baseball team. Go get 'em, Detroit Tigers. Go get 'em, Tigers.
The year before, troubled Detroiters had too many other problems to be caught up in the 4-team fight for the pennant. The Red Sox won in 1967 on the last day of the season, but a new Tiger spirit was forged in the heat of that campaign. They lost a pennant and won a future. One man who saw that future was Bill Freehand. Here's what he said at Lakeland during spring training of 1968. Bill, can the Tigers do it this year?
Well, Ernie, I'll tell you what, I'm convinced that we can do it. We've got some real good talent. I think we gained something last year by virtue of the fact that we had a lot of young guys who went through an experience we'd never been through before. And I'll tell you what, if we can keep our guys free from injuries, we're going to win in 68.
The year of the Tiger began unhappily. Before 41,429 fans at Tiger Stadium, Earl Wilson hit a home run, but lost to the Red Sox. But that next day, that was the tip-off of a whole season of wonderful next days. In the ninth inning, up came Gates Brown with a pinch-hit home run to give rookie John Warden a 4-3 relief victory.
Ray Gates had a special magic with the public. What do you think it was?
Well, I think that he transpired to them a quiet-spoken fellow, a humble-looking guy, but a powerful-looking fellow at the plate who produced. He represented the underdog. In the games that followed, there were two more Tiger victories for relief pitchers, one by Darrell Patterson, the other by Fred Lasher. And the Tigers kept on winning. 9 straight games they won, more than any other Tiger team had put together since 1949. They won a few the easy way, but only a few. They beat the White Sox in the 10th inning on Bill Freehand's single. They came from behind in the 9th on Jim Price's pinch single to tie the Indians, and won it in the 10th on Willie Horton's home run. They took 3 more victories at Chicago, first sinking the White Sox with 3 runs in the 10th inning, then sweeping a doubleheader on April 21st. It was a date to remember. The second of those doubleheader victories was Denny McLain's first of the season.
The year of the Tigers swept on in waves of triumph, in fantastic, thrill-packed last-minute victories. Up to the time they clinched the pennant, the Tigers had won 37 games in the 7th inning or beyond, 29 in their last time at bat. Well, Ray, I guess that's just the mark of a champion, isn't it?
Certainly is. It's almost like it's a magic formula, something that makes a champion. And when you look back to Boston in 1967, Baltimore in 66, those ball clubs had the same ingredients, the ability to come from behind.
Everybody got into the act. Pitchers, hitters, fielders. A pinch double by Tom Matzik beat the Orioles on May the 7th. A home run and a magnificent bases-loaded catch by Jim Northam made him the hero of the next Tiger victory. After the game, I talked to Northam. Jimmy made a great catch in Baltimore, a big catch because the bases were loaded, and you hit the ground there and skidded. How do you keep that ball from bouncing out of the glove in a play like that?
Well, I hit the ground with my shoulder, and I held the glove up off the ground. You Actually, you just dive and catch the ball, and if you get it in your glove, it usually stays in the web, the way the gloves are built now.
Did you think you were going to get to that drive off the bat of Robinson?
No, when he first hit it, I didn't figure I had a chance to even come close to it. And we just started running over there after it, and all of a sudden I dove at the ball, and I was just lucky enough to catch it.
And Denny McLain kept right on winning ball games. Al Kaline drove in 6 runs as the Tigers walloped the Senators 12-1 on May 10th. Another date to remember. With that put the Tigers back into the league lead, and nobody ever caught them.
McLain lost his first game of the year when the Orioles broke his 5-game winning streak on May 15th, but the Tigers then took 3 out of 4 from the Senators. Jim Northrup won the first with a 9th-inning grand slam homer. After the Tigers had lost the second, Gates Brown won the third with an 8th-inning pinch single. And history was made as the Tigers won the fourth.
1 out. Matthews on at first. 3-2 the count to Kaline, batting in the place of Gates Brown. Tigers out in front, 4-0. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jones working for Washington on the mound. Stretches. Delivers. There goes the runner. Fly ball to deep left. And that one you can kiss goodbye. Kaline home run with Matthews on base makes it 6-0 with the Tigers. Kaline now has hit 307 home runs in his career and becomes the Tigers' all-time home run hitter, going 1 ahead of Hank Greenberg. He was tied with Greenberg at 306. He now has 307 for his Major League career and becomes the Tigers' #1 home run hitter.
The next day, the Tigers beat the Twins on a 10th-inning error. But first, Hernandez about as far right as you'll ever see a shortstop play. Even on an overshifted infield, which they're not doing here on Willie. Here's a fly ball to right. It's deep, and it is out of here. A home run to tie the ball game. Willie Horton hits one to the opposite field in deep right center, and the game is tied.
Bad news on the first trip to the West Coast. Earl Wilson on the shelf 3 weeks after bruising his heel. Al Kaline out 37 games when his right arm was broken at Oakland by a Lou Krause pitch. A 10th-inning loss in the Oakland final, punctuated by a free-for-all fight after Jack Aker hit Jim Northrup in the head with a pitch. But there was good news, too. Denny McLain won his 7th game of the year. And on May 27th, Eddie Matthews hit 2 home runs for a career total of 512, putting him 6th among all-time home run sluggers of Major League history. Pat Dobson, normally a relief pitcher, went 9 innings as he threw a shutout at the Red Sox in his first start. One night when both Bill Freehan and Jim Price were hurt, Wayne Comer, an outfielder, came in to catch and did a good job. And the year of the Tiger rolled on with a thrill almost every night. On June 11th, the Tigers beat the Twins for their 13th last inning victory. And on June 12th,
here's McAuliffe now, and the crowd yelling, go, go, go. Here's the pitch by Jim Cott. Max swings. There's a long fly to right. It may be gone. Going back, Eulander, and he cannot reach it. It's in for a home run. McAuliffe puts the Tigers ahead. A home run in the lower deck in right field. The Tigers lead it 2-1.
and Denny McLain raced on toward his date with destiny.
Swing and a miss on a curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clark leaning and waiting. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. The game's over. The Tigers sweep the series as they win the final one here under sunny skies and behind the great pitching of Denny McLain. In the 9th inning, Minnesota, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. The final score, Detroit 3, Minnesota 1. Those late-inning victories, one of the most thrilling, came on June the 14th at Chicago.
As Bob City delivers the wood, long fly to left field. Going back is Ward. By the fence, that ball is gone. Home run. Long work reaches the feet there, lower deck of left field, about 20 feet there. As they jumped on that first pitch. And that puts the Tigers down in front now, 6-5 here at the top of the 14th inning.